Welcome aboard this Northlink ferry service to Lerwick. Journey time today will be 12 hours. Expected arrival time is 7 AM tomorrow morning.
Passengers wishing to buy inclusive breakfast voucher in advance are welcome to do so at any till points, and an idler discount is available on production of valid boarding card if presented before purchase.
No, I haven't! No, I didn't! Get off! Listen to me! Step out! Get away from me! I can understand. Go on! Go on! Just get away!
Are you alright?
I fell on my arse. It's no big deal. What's your name, anyway?
Leanne?
I'm Robbie. Ah! It's mad, isn't it? I want a drink, Leanne. You want a drink?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go. You're lucky you're here now. Because in the old days, they never bothered with candles in Shetland. You just stick a wick in a puffin and away you go. Seriously. And it's no better for the poor wee bastards with green energy. Those wind turbines are killing machines. The whole place is just feathers and decapitated puffin.
Show you around if you like.
Who was that man? What happened? Why was he so angry with you?
Hey, Leanne. You want to have some fun?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lerwick. The time is now 7 o'clock in the morning. On behalf of Northlink Ferries, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we're looking forward to seeing you on board again soon.
Look, I'm just talking about getting out sometimes. Being a bit more normal.
What do you mean normal? I get out plenty.
When was the last time you had a date? Since Mum died?
Look, Cass, I'm fine.
Yeah, well, I'm not. Okay? I don't want to feel responsible for you being happy. Not on my own.
Jimmy!
Hey.
Look at you, angel girl. University life suiting you, I see.
Hey, Rona. I let you and Jimmy fly together. Shetland's entire criminal justice system on a plane. Our flight's been called, we should probably go.
Thanks for visiting. It's been brilliant.
Bye, sweetheart. See you.
Bye.
Cheers, lovey.
You will tell him for me?
Yeah.
Dad! I love you.
Jimmy! Jimmy!
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Hello? Anyone in here?
Maybe if you had a name,
Robbie.
a full name, or an address, a place of work.
No.
Hey, Billy.
Robbie. That's all I know. Hey! How was Glasgow? How was Cassie?
Good. Where's Sandy?
School run. One minute he's a bachelor about town, the next he's moved in with Jenny and her kids. All a bit bloody born again, if you ask me.
Well, you know, as long as they're happy.
Of course she's happy. Last time I saw her old man, he was in the cells. At least Sandy just works here. You coming to the pub?
No. No, I'm gonna catch up here, thanks.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Yep.
Again? Wasn't she in this morning?
I lost track of some boy on the ferry. I don't think he was as keen as she was.
Story of my life. Right, I'm off for a drink.
Yeah. No whiskey chasers. You told me to remind you next time.
Whatever.
Here's another one.
Come on, man. Been sat in that stool half the day. It's time to move on.
Fair enough.
You just missed a call for Dr. McLean.
Mother or son?
Oh, no, Cora. Paul. He's on duty at A&E. Says it's urgent.
Right, here. Have a curry.
Jimmy.
How you doing, Paul?
I'll have to be confirmed, but everything we're seeing points to MDMA.
I collected him from school. He played in the garden and then on the beach. I've seen his ecstasy.
Was he playing on his own?
Yeah. Knows not to go in the water.
Right. What about school? Where does Callum wait for you? I mean, could you pick something up on the road?
No, he waits in the playground for me. Do you know, I even keep Cal Paul locked up in a cabinet you can't reach. You can search the house. There is no way.
Which beach?
St. Ninians.
We need some help
Callum!
here.
What's he doing? Callum!
He's unresponsive. He's having a tonic
Callum!
seizure.
I'm increasing his oxygen to 15
Please,
litres
what are you
per
doing?
hour. Breathe mask.
Someone get the BM machine.
Callum!
Come on, give him
Is he
something to
okay?
support his airway.
Is he gonna be okay?
I'm Detective Inspector Jimmy Perez. There's lots of stuff washing up the beach and I just need to know where it's coming from.
It'll be the wind bringing it in. It's fair away now, but... Oh, there was a frying gale earlier. When it blows from the south, things get snagged in the yard down there.
You see, I can't get a signal up here. Can you phone that number? Her name's Tosh. Tell her D.I. Perez says to come down here and to bring Sandy with her. And tell her she's going to have to seal off the beach here. You got that? Huh?
Hey! Come here! Come here!
See the car, just the lights.
Sir! Sir!
Paul McLean called from the hospital. The substance has been confirmed as MDMA, but it also contains PMA. Easier to synthesize, cheaper to make, and when mixed with ecstasy, toxic. He's sending through the information now.
With a wee boy, Callum.
Kidney failure. They're testing his mum as a possible living donor. I've put out a warning and we've got uniform on the beach. The bags are still coming in, but not so many.
And I spoke to the Coast Guard. Given yesterday's wind, their guess is that the rucksack went in somewhere due south of St Ninians.
Or it could have been dumped where we found it.
There's no wallet in the rucksack. No ID, no phone.
No, we have found this boarding pass. We just can't make out the name. O, B, and I think that might be an E.
Billy, that girl that came in yesterday was asking after the boy in the ferry. What was his name?
I was lucky I'd booked anywhere, so... Just... wish I brought warmer clothes. I didn't know it'd be so windy.
Hi, Leanne.
See ya.
So you came into our station twice yesterday?
Your sergeant didn't believe me because I only met Robbie on the boat. He thinks he gave me the slip.
And why are you so sure he's wrong?
There was this man early on in the crossing, and he and Robbie were arguing, and the man pushed Robbie and Robbie fell. And other people saw this, not just me. And we're gonna get off the boat together. He said he'd show me around.
And you've got no way of contacting him? You don't have a phone number? Or...
He had mine. Right, look, I don't have his number. I don't know where he lived. I don't even know his last name, but I am telling you, he never got off that ferry.
The man that Robbie was arguing with, can you describe him?
He was a tall guy, dark hair, beard, and he was wearing these rings, these big silver rings.
Leanne, did Robbie have any luggage with him?
A rucksack and a holdall.
What was the rucksack like?
Red and black.
And the holdall?
It was big, full.
How do you mean full?
He said he'd been on a shopping trip.
And where was the luggage when you woke up?
Like him. Gone.
Early enlists for everyone named Robert or Robert's flying out of Shetland in the last 2 weeks. I'm pulling up addresses now.
Okay, will you cross-reference this with the ferry?
On it, but the passenger roster won't be complete. You can pay with cash on the day and walk on without ID.
Ferry sails at 5:30 tonight.
Right, okay, then we better get a move on. Tosh, you make a start to Billy's list of names. Sandy, you're with me.
He's been to Aberdeen and back since yesterday. What are we looking for?
Anything. Anything that relates to this guy, Robbie. I mean, there was almost 1 kilo in that rucksack, so if there's also a large hold-all that's full, then that scares me.
Maybe he found out the batch was dodgy, dumped it and did a runner.
Maybe somebody else found out, didn't like the fact that he'd come back with dodgy goods.
So what next?
We'll go and join Tosh. I'll catch you up later. I've got a call to make first.
Andrew, It's a social call.
How they doing?
Oh, aye. They're loving it. America, who wouldn't? Sit down, man. You're making me nervous.
Right, well, the reason I'm here is that a 6-year-old boy took ecstasy that I found on a beach up at St. Ninian's yesterday.
I heard. It's terrible.
The tablet he took was cut with PMA.
You should alert the hospitals and the drugs agencies.
Aye, and now I'm alerting you. Have you seen anything like that in the last 24 hours? You had any change of supplier recently? Hey, come on, Andrew. This isn't just some tweaky batch. This could kill people.
Not recently. Maybe 9, 10 months ago, I heard there was a new guy on the block. Ambitious.
And does he have a name?
New is all I know. You know, back in the day, you used to go to a party, take an E, a bit of whiz, and smoke some dope to take the edge off the come down. Then someone decides what Shetland needs is sniffer dogs with a nose for dope. But people still need something for the come down. So, hey presto, overnight you have a heroin problem. Law of unintended consequences.
Just put the word out, eh, Andrew? Please.
Jimmy, you got time for a drink?
No, not really.
5 minutes. Not drop out. Leave. She has a plan.
For Christ's sake.
Well, I'm not entirely happy about it either, Jimmy.
Why did you not tell her that?
I did. She's given it a lot of thought. It's a mature, considered decision.
Just what I'm saying, no.
You're not the only one that has a say, though, are you?
Well, you want to go there? You really want to go there?
No, I really don't. But at the same time, I'm not going to roll belly up to avoid a fight either.
Why? That's what you normally do with Cassie.
Right.
Well, you know, it's ever since I've known you. You'll do anything to avoid being unpopular, whether it's what time she went to bed or whether she should study for exams or how much pocket money she should have got, you know? I've always been the one that paid the price for you being spineless.
Right.
Sir,
Hey, Tosh, how you doing?
still working through the list. Sandy's with me. Can you see what's written in that shirt?
Something care house. Heather House. It's out by Himmelville.
Oh, do you want me to check it out?
Yeah, why not? Looks like he might work there. And judging by the post on the mat, he hasn't been home for a few days.
So how long has Robbie worked here?
3 years, maybe a little longer. He moved here from the south.
Do you know what brought him here in the first place?
Spirit of adventure, I think.
Always. Has he come about the food? Have you come about the food?
Alec, there's nothing wrong with the food. And put your thyroid scare away, you're not scaring anyone.
I'm scaring her.
Viola, would you help Alec with a new dressing, please? He's upset. Robbie always brings him a present when he's been south. Some kind of cigarettes he can't get here.
And does he go south often?
Especially recently. Some friend who's not been well. But he'd have let us know if he'd had to stay.
Do you have a name for this friend? Or any relatives that we could get in contact with?
I don't think he was close to his family. He never talks about seeing them. But I'll see if any of the others can help. The thing I dread about being old. No one touches you anymore. But Robbie sits with them. He holds their hands. He talks to them. Even Alec. And God knows he's not easy company. The residents love him. We all love him.
Excuse me, do you happen to know who owns the white van out in the car park? Sorry.
Hey! Stop! Get out of the van! Sandy?
He's a cousin of Jenny's. I've met him 3, maybe 4 times. The man's a waste of bloody space.
Okay. Well, I just need to know if you can be impartial, Sandy.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Next time you'll hear me coming, won't you?
Where's Sandy? Can I talk to Sandy?
Well, seeing as you're known to each other, Craig, that's not such a good idea for both your sakes. It's a nasty bump on your van. How'd that happen?
Someone went into me
When?
a couple of days back. Didn't even leave a number.
Do you know a boy called Robbie Morton?
Wait, there's a guy called Robbie who works at the care home. Is that who you mean?
So you do know him?
I know who he is.
Where were you last night?
So you were at home last night, but no one can corroborate that.
I live alone.
Excuse me. Sandy?
Did you go to St Ninian's Beach at any point?
I never drink and drive.
Who said anything about driving?
I just assumed. It's too far to walk.
So you didn't go to St Ninian's Beach?
No, I didn't.
We found what we're pretty sure is blood in the back of your van. Can you explain that to us?
Hello?
Hi! Oh, how's...
Sorry, I got held up.
Right, let's get you ready for bed.
Was it hair wash night again?
Oh, here, Sandy will do you a story. Logan, tea! Stop that.
Jenny, your cousin Craig.
What is it this time?
He's in a bit of trouble.
What?
I'm sorry, I can't say.
Ah. I don't want to know anyway. I just wish you'd bloody grow up. Right, you, come on. Come on. Oh, oh. Yes, story time. Come on.
Thought you'd be back
Yesterday. Where have you been?
Drinking.
You're right.
Aye. I am now.
Deer? There aren't any deer in Shetland.
Apparently it was an import.
He claims there's some freak in Bray who pays for dead animals. Who the hell puts roadkill in the boot of a van in Aberdeen and then takes it on a 200-mile sea trip?
So, Craig admitted he was on the ferry?
Yes, but he doesn't know Robbie, and he wasn't in St. Denis. And he doesn't know anything about a rucksack or a holdall, and presumably did he kick lumps out of me either. Have we got the CCTV back for the ferry yet?
On its way.
Okay. Right, well, let's get the blood analysed, and you two can go and visit the guy in Bray, and let's issue a missing persons press release on Robbie Moore.
Hello? Hello, anyone home?
I'm home. Amy! What do you want?
Mark along here.
Help yourself.
Oh, aye, where is she from?
She is from Glasgow.
Laurie, do you know a man called Craig Cooper?
Yes.
Have you had any contact with him in the last few days?
Yes.
Could you elaborate?
Well, he brought me a deer back from Aberdeen. It had been hit by a car.
Why would you want a deer? It's very damaged, isn't it?
Yes, it's the trauma to bone and tissue that interests me.
Where's the deer now?
In the tank.
The tank?
Ah, the water tank round the back. I use it as an incinerator. So. Well, work is not to everybody's taste. There's an exhibition soon, though. You should come.
I swear to God, a fox and 2 weasels in the freezer and a barbecued deer in the garden.
And you're saying that pending blood results, Craig's story checks out?
This part of it, at least.
All right, we'll make sure that he knows that we might want to talk to him again.
Sandy's speaking to him now.
Okay, I'm going to talk to the girl that reported Robbie missing.
So, you're not going to take your man up on his offer of a date, then?
What date? There was no date.
Exhibition opening. That is a date.
That's a classy date.
What, as opposed to your idea of a date, which is to wait for someone's husband to get 2 years for fraud and then ask them out?
Jenny chucked him out before he was even charged, and you know it.
Sandy Wilson, master of the long game.
Yeah, that was the date, though.
So who told you about the driftwood rule?
At the board where I'm staying. Yeah, they said if you keep it above the high water mark, then no one else will touch it.
That's right.
Yeah. I think that's nice. It's Robbie, isn't it? Something's happened to Robbie.
We don't know what's happened to Robbie yet, Leanne, but we are treating him as a missing person now. So I'm going to have to take a formal statement from you, okay?
Yeah.
Leanne Fiona Randall.
And have you ever been known by any other name?
No.
What's your current address?
Oak Hill Hotel, Station Rise, Aberdeen. It's where I work. I live in, I'm in hospitality.
Okay. So, tell me what you saw.
What happened?
Well, got my way.
Come and help me in the studio.
So the man pushed Robbie, and Robbie fell. He tried to make out like it was no big deal, but you could see that he was shaky and upset. He said that he wanted a drink, so we got some beers and started talking. I think that Robbie felt safer with other people around, in case the man came back. So we talked and, you know, hung out, and at some point I fell asleep. And when I woke up, Robbie was gone.
Go on.
He said he'd show me round. So I waited. But he never got off the boat.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to add?
You know how some people are confident and it makes you feel small? Well, Robbie was confident, but not like that. He was just happy in his own skin. If Robbie hadn't wanted to see me in Shetland, he would have just said.
Then would you have been sad if he had?
Yeah. But don't write that.
No. So how long are you thinking of staying?
I don't know. I came away on a bit of a whim. I was owed some time off work, so... Doesn't really feel like a holiday now. But I don't want to go back either. You have to find that man. You have to.
You know, the wee charity shop near the market cross, and it sells outdoor wear. So it might be worth paying a wee visit if you're thinking of staying a while. Get something to keep the wind off. You take care of yourself.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Hello.
People are talking.
About what?
A kid. Reliable, good product, regular supply. He's disappeared.
Right, is there a name in relation to any of this?
How's that Peary boy doing?
He's looking for a new kidney.
PMA? You know, they only use that because you've made it harder for them to get hold of what they really need.
No, Andrew, they use it because they make money out of it. The kid who's disappeared, is his name Robbie? Right.
And the other guy that you were interested in, the new supplier, I couldn't find a name for him. But it turns out the kid was working for him.
Been through the CCTV of all the public areas. The deck camera definitely shows a scuffle.
We've had a couple of replies from folk who say they witnessed it, but no one who heard what it was about.
The ferry list's in. 462 passengers, 312 of them male.
I just need to have a quick word. It's really important.
Sorry, can I help?
You want us to start trying to idea?
Please.
Mystery man.
You have to come. You have to come now.
Those. So you're saying that the man that Robbie quarrelled with is wearing rings like those?
No, not like. The same. He's wearing those exact same rings.
Excuse me. That poster, do you happen to know where the rings are from?
Yeah, it's Freya Galdi. She's got a studio out by Nibbin, but the exhibition opens tonight, so you'll more likely catch her there.
Okay.
Is it for yourself?
I'm not sure I could get away with it, actually, especially the crown.
That's a Brudekroon, a Norwegian bridal crown, so no, probably not. But everything else is for sale.
Well, I'm not here to buy, unfortunately. See the rings on the flyer there?
Mm-hmm.
They're yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm Detective Inspector Perez. Do you have records as to who you sold those to?
Actually, they weren't sold. I gave them to a friend.
Oh, well, would you mind telling me who?
Freya! Michael, this is Detective Inspector Perez. He's been asking about your rings.
Yeah, we're looking for someone who was involved in just a minor altercation on the ferry, night before last. Somebody that fits your description. I just want to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Let's go somewhere a little less public, shall we?
Okay.
Won't be long. So what's this about?
Well, like I said...
No, I mean, there was an exchange of words on the ferry. Lasted all of 30 seconds, that's all. Doesn't merit questions from the police, let alone a detective inspector.
The boy you argued with is now the subject of a missing persons inquiry.
Jesus. Next time a stranger picks a fight with me, I'm walking away.
So is that what happened? You picked a fight?
Aye. Look, some of the blame's mine. I was twice his age and at least twice as sober. I should have known better. It's just sometimes someone pushes your button, you know? Maybe you don't. Missing person? Shame.
I'm going to have to take a statement.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mind if we do it at my place? It's only a few minutes over there. I can get back to the party.
Okay.
Moved from Inverness 10 months ago. Still haven't got around to unpacking. Tea?
Hi, thanks. What is it you do here, Michael?
Security consultant, mostly construction.
So what was the ferry trip for?
Oh, I'm still back and forth seeing clients. Left it a bit late to book a flight. So the boy had this big bag, and he banged into me. I told him to look where he was going. And I didn't like that at all.
You see, we've got witnesses that say that you pushed him and you were angry and he was scared.
Maybe the time anyone looked over, that'd be about right. See, I'm a big man, Inspector, and the world is full of cocky wee Davids looking for a Goliath to take down. Sometimes you just get sick of being in someone's ego trip. But you could see by his eyes that he'd taken something that speeded him up, made him quick to the draw. Better man would have walked away.
Haven't your hand?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think I was drunk. Must have had an altercation with a wall or something. Egypt.
Okay. Well, thanks for your cooperation. You'll still be around if I want to talk to you again.
I've a trip to Aberdeen for a few days, but otherwise I'm all yours.
Right. Hello?
Hello, Dad. Are you angry?
No. I'm not angry. I just have some questions that I need to ask you. It's a big door you're shutting, Cassie. And it's one that I never got to walk through, so maybe I'm setting too much store by it, but I need to know. This is the right decision. For you.
It's gone midnight. You're home alone working again, and you're worried about me.
Well, no, I'm not working, actually. I'm reading. Have you ever read Finnegan's Wake?
No one's read Finnegan's Wake, Dad. It's a book people pretend to read.
It's open.
the way he was watching me and his books, these big tomes, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of a lifer's cell. There's no possessions, and it's full of the books that nobody but a lifer's got the time to read.
Jimmy, can I have a word?
A complaint? What kind of complaint?
Aggressive behaviour, incivility, inappropriate language.
What?
You want me to read them out again?
No, I was with Michael Maguire for long enough to take his statement, and at no point was I aggressive or uncivil or inappropriate in my language. I mean, if I had been, why would he let me in his flat?
That's one of the instances that he cites of aggressive behaviour. Apparently you forced your way past him.
Let me see this. No, this isn't a complaint. No, this is a strategy.
Hi.
Michael, where have you been?
I'm sorry. I had to sort a few things out.
I didn't know where you were. I didn't know what was happening. I was scared.
Don't be scared. It's all right. I'm here now.
Well,
What?
I wasn't scared for myself. I don't ask, Michael. Doesn't mean I don't deserve to be told.
I'm fine, Freya.
His arrival in Shetland coincided with a change in the local drug supply.
He's been linked to a missing person. He probably lied his way
Jimmy,
through his
you
state.
can't talk to him.
Because he's had you hog-tie me with a bogus heap of bullshit.
Whatever it is, Jimmy, whatever it is, this has to be dealt with by a rank inspector. And until I can find someone to come over here and take your statement, you are to stay away from Michael Maguire. Do you understand?
Someone is yanking both our chains here, Rona. Does that not concern you? Hello?
This way. Over here.
Where'd the body come from?
From inside that. Come off the ferry on Friday. Those containers, you can only open them and shut them for the outside. You can't lock yourself in.
Right, get the body down. The container's the crime scene. Sandy, you call Cora. Get the boy down.
Hello. On whose authority?
Tosh, I want a complete media blackout on this. No sirens, no flashing lights.
Okay.
Sandy. We see what she wants.
Hello?
Sir. Sir, you have to stop. Rona. She says we're being denied access to Robbie Martin's body.
I mean, what are you talking about?
They won't tell her why. The team's on its way from the mainland. We can't touch him, sir. We can't touch him.